after they have killed each other and destroyed everything, destroyed all of what they can imagine because of greed, the men of greed, they have destroyed everything, every building, every block, everything. Because when one person comes out of greed, the other one is also coming back with greed, and they will leave nothing behind. And after they've destroyed everything we've seen of this earth, then now you read the hadith about Sayyidina Mahdi salam, that they say, Shaykh, there are hadiths of battles. Yes, and how are those hadiths described? Horseback means we're going back in time. There's no more cars, there's no more planes, there's no more any technology. They will have destroyed all of that. So the actual battles that ensue with Sayyidina Mahdi salam is way after these wars of destruction. Our life right now is to survive God's anger, because the greed of men is like marching. And this is nation after nation. One nation looks at the other nation and says, I want all your resources and I'm coming to take it by force. And another nation looks at that and says, I want all your resources and I'm coming to take it by force. So they begin to attack. And the sincere, they do good, they keep the love of Allah through good character, good actions, looked after their family, their communities and their loved ones and do good. So that it would be written for them that your goodness warrants Allah saving you to be with His most prized and beloved servant Sayyidina Muhammadan Mahdi beneath the flag of Sayyidina Muhammad, because he's a Muhammadiyun, one whom coming with the Muhammadan perfection and love and ishq, and Allah wants to grant this is a reward. And as a result, those whom are sincere and able to reach to that reality means now they enter into a ancient time in which you are now on horseback, and the battles are no longer of what we understand from earth. Earth will have been destroyed. Most of those men have been perished. So who remains? The shaitan behind them, because the shaitan, we are avatars for shaitans. Just like nations are avatars for other countries. Small countries, they're used as pawns for big countries. Once they've played their whole game, there's no more people left. So the ones whom were pushing them were the marada, the shayateen behind them, the jinn nations whom pushed these people for their violence and horrific character. Once the avatars have perished, who enters now into that field? The jinn. They enter in because they have no more avatars to play for them or fight for them. As a result of them entering onto the earth to make their final stand, then who comes is Sayyidina Mahdi salam. When Sayyidina Mahdi salam is fully appeared upon this earth, is present upon this earth, he carries Izzatullah, Izzat Rasul, Izzat al-Mu'mineen. There's nothing that can get near him salam, and nothing that can even carry the eyesight of Sayyidina Mahdi salam, because these are the battles that are in science fiction movies. This is when Allah grants the realities of faith to servants, in which their eyes have a light, and Prophet described that, be careful from the vision of the servants of Allah because they look with the light of Allah. They have a firasa, means that Allah activates that faith in which their firasa, their vision has a power, their heart has a power. Their hands that are on bayat, yad Allah is a power on them. At that reality, these are the people whom will be with the servant of Allah. That servant of Allah is the one whom will begin now battling unseen forces. Because of the disinformation, people are thinking, oh you people like Sayyidina Mahdi salam, so you're preparing for something. No, you don't understand what's coming. What we're told to do is prepare with good character to be protected from God. But when all of the people have perished because of bad character, what's left is an immense battle with unseen forces. And those unseen forces are in need of Sayyidina Mahdi salam. The one whom he is the walking book of Allah means he is the full support of Sayyidina Muhammad. As a result of his physical entrance onto this earth and that support, that becomes an immensely powerful time. The horseback in which they mention and the riding of horses, the horses themselves are not of a normal nature. They are not from earthly horses, they are from the Jabal Qaf, the hidden realm. Those horses enter into this realm for these types of battles, their movement is with the speed of their vision. As the horse sees, it's moving, and the servant's movement is through Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Means everything at that time Allah has activated. It's no longer saved for the blessings of the grave. Every salawat, every dhikr, everything that the believer recites at that time has a power, and through that power is their movement, their activities and their battle with the marad and all the shayateen nations that are entering upon this earth. That's the reality of Sayyidina Mahdi salam's time. The time that we are in is the time of a horrific evilness amongst men and nations in which they want to completely destroy each other. Our job is to do good, have good deeds, good actions, good character, everything that will warrant for us Allah to write our name in the column that to be with Sayyidina Mahdi salam, not in the column of being with Dajjal. When Allah's rahmah turns from the servant, Dajjal will grab them. Why? Because the shaitan asked Allah, I'm going to go after all your servants, and Allah said, no, not my mukhlis. Our life is to reach to be mukhlis.